After everything we've been through, after all the pain we've caused, I'm still yours. I'm still yours, even when it feels like we're lost. We've said words we can't take back, broken things we can't repair. Had nights where we slept in silence, both pretending not to care. We've walked away 100 times, almost let it die, but something pulls me back to you. I can't say goodbye. I know we're damaged, know we're flawed, far from what we used to be, but underneath the scars and bruises, you're still everything to me. Even when I'm angry, even when you make me cry, my heart keeps choosing you, and I don't know why. We could call it quits, we could walk away, find something easier, less complicated to say. But I don't want easy, I want you. I'm still yours, through the fire and the rain, through the heartbreak, through the blame, through the pain. I'm still yours, when we're breaking, when we're whole. You got pieces of my heart, you got all of my soul. We've been to hell and back, walk through the dark, but you're still written on my heart. I'm still yours, I'm still yours. No matter what we're fighting for, I'm still yours. They tell me I should leave you, that we're toxic, that we're done, that love shouldn't be this hard, shouldn't hurt like this is done. But they don't see the way you hold me when I'm falling apart. They don't know the language that we speak without words in the dark. Yeah, we're messy, we're complicated, we don't fit their perfect mold, but what we have is real and raw. It's brave and it's bold to stay and fight when everyone else will run, to believe in us when others say we're done. Oh, we could call it quits, yes, we could walk away, find something easier, less painful to say, but pain means it matters, means it's true. I'm still yours, through the fire and the rain, through the heartbreak, through the blame, through the pain. I'm still yours, when we're breaking, when we're whole. You got pieces of my heart, you got all of my soul. We've been to hell and back, walk through the dark, but you're still written on my heart. I'm still yours, still yours. I'm still yours. I was living in the shadow till you turn the darkness into day. Love feels like light, and you're shining on my face. I'd forgotten what it felt like to truly see. Been stumbling through the gray, cold and empty. Everything was muted, colors turned to dust. Then you walked in glowing, radiant and just illuminated everything I've been too blind to find. The beauty in the broken, the magic I left behind. You didn't bring a flashlight, you became the sun. And suddenly my winter turned to summer, darkness done. You lit up every corner I've been hiding in, chased away the demon living under my skin. Now I'm basking in your warmth, your glow. Love feels like light, breaking through the longest night. Like sunrise in my soul, everything's burning bright. Love feels like light, you're the dawn I've waited for, illuminating everything. I can finally see what life is for. You turn my gray to gold, my cold to warm. You're the rainbow after every storm. Love feels like light. See if I looked around, but you told me how to lift my gaze to the sky, to see the stars, to wonder why I ever wanted to hide. You're phosphorescent, luminescent, absolutely bright, a walking constellation guiding me through the night. And I'm reflecting all the love you shine on me, becoming light myself, finally free. You lit up every corner I've been hiding in, chased away the demon living under my skin. Now I'm glowing with your warmth, your love. Love feels like light, baby, you're in this night. Like sunrise in my soul, everything's burning bright. Love feels like light, you're the dawn I waited for, illuminating everything. I can finally see what life is for. You turn my gray to gold, my cold to warm. You're the rainbow after every storm. Love feels like light. They say love is blind, but I've never seen so clearly. You open my eyes to everything that's near me. You're the spark that started the fire, the flame that keeps burning higher. You're the glow that guides me home, the beacon that says I'm not alone. You're sunlight, starlight, everything bright. You're the reason I believe in life. Love feels like light, breaking through the longest night. Like sunrise in my soul, and it's finally burning bright. You're the dawn I waited for, illuminating everything. I can finally see what life is for. Every storm feels like light, 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 light. And baby, you're my light. I'm shining now because of you somehow. Forever in your glow, love feels like light. Love feels like light. I've been talking to the sky, telling secrets way up high. The clouds know my name, they've heard me call yours through the rain.
I lie in fields and trace your face in cumulus and white. Whisper confessions to the wind about you every night. The thunder knows my heartbreak, the lightning knows my pain. And somewhere in the distance, the clouds are crying rain. I've painted all my prayers across the endless blue, written our story in the controls, me and you. The atmosphere is listening to every word I say. The clouds know my name, they know I'm not okay. When I'm above below, won't hear me, I send my voice above. The sky becomes my diary, the clouds know my name. They memorize my face, they've seen me at my lowest, they've watched me fall from grace. The clouds know my name, every tear I've cried, they've carried all my secrets across the great divide. When no one else was listening, they heard my desperate plea. The clouds know my name, and they remember me. They know my name, they know my name. The clouds know everything. I've screamed into the stratosphere when silence was too loud. Asked the constellations questions, got answers from the clouds. They shift and change like feelings, I'm too scared to speak. They hold my heavy sorrow when I'm feeling weak. Every sunset is a letter that I'm writing to the sky. Every sunrise is a promise that I'm still willing to try. The fog knows where I've wandered, the mist knows where I've been. The clouds know my name, they know my every sin. When the world below won't hear me, I send my voice above. The sky becomes my witness, the clouds know my judge. They memorize my face, they've seen me at my lowest, they've watched me fall from grace. The clouds know my name, every tear I've cried, they've carried all my secrets across the great divide. When no one else was listening, they heard my desperate plea. The clouds know my name, and they remember me. They know my name, they know my name. I am small beneath this infinite expanse, but the universe still knows me, gives my loneliness a chance to be heard, to be seen, to be something in between. So I'll keep shouting to the heavens, keep my head up in the rain. Let the storm clouds be my chorus, let them sing my name. I'm alive, I'm here, I'm fighting, I'm more than just my pain. And when I'm gone, I swear the cloud will still know my name. The clouds know my name, they memorize my face, my face. They've seen me at my lowest, they've watched me fall from grace, from grace. The clouds know my name, oh, every tear I've cried, tear I've cried. They carried all my secrets across the great divide, great divide. When no one else was listening, they heard my desperate plea. The clouds know my name, and they remember me, remember. They know my name, know my name, know my name, know my name. Look up, they're listening. You're not alone in your pain. The clouds know your name.
I've been praying for an answer, but silence is what I hear. Maybe grace is in the waiting, and faith is staying here. I thought by now I'd have it figured out. Thought the road would be more clear, but I'm standing at the crossroads between my hope and fear. Every door I knock on seems to stay locked tight. Every step forward feels like I'm losing sight of the promise that was spoken, the dream I used to hold. But maybe there's a purpose in the story yet untold. What if the in-between is where I'm meant to grow? What if patience is the thing I'm meant to grow? What if patience is the thing I need to know? What if the answer isn't yes or no, but wait, yeah. There's grace in the waiting, beauty in the unknown, strength in the silence when you're standing here alone. Grace in the waiting, learning to be still, trusting that the timing will align with heaven's will. I don't need to have it all right now, don't need to know when or why or how. There's grace in the waiting, grace in the waiting. Faith is choosing love over my hate of this empty space. I've watched others get their breakthrough while I'm still here holding on. Wonder why their prayers get answered and mine take so long. But comparison will kill the joy that's meant for me. Maybe my delay is protection I can't see. I'm learning that surrender isn't giving up the fight. It's trusting there's a dawn even in the darkest night. That the waiting isn't wasted. Every moment has a point, even when I'm tired, even when I'm disappointed. What if the in-between is where I learn to trust? What if patience is the refining fire for us? What if the waiting is the answer to my prayer? There's grace in the waiting, beauty in the unknown, strength in the silence when you're standing here alone. Grace in the waiting, learning to be still, trusting that the timing will align with heaven's will. I don't need to have it all right now, don't need to know the when or why or how. There's grace in the waiting, grace in waiting. Faith is choosing love over my hate of this empty space. Starting hope, exploding in the face, putting it in the face. I know the things in my control, letting go of my agenda, growing, trusting you with my soul. In the fire, 'cause you never let me down before. Even when I couldn't see the show, you were working, waiting, you were moving, praying. What I thought was delay was divine. What I thought was denial was your perfect time. There's grace in the waiting, beauty in the unknown, silence when you're standing here alone. To be still, I don't need to have it all right now, know the when or why or how. There's grace in the waiting, grace in the waiting. Faith is choosing peace over my need to know the day, I'm still standing. Grace in the waiting, I'm still hoping. Grace in the waiting, I'm still believing in your perfect time. Grace in the waiting, ooh. Grace in the waiting, ooh. Can you hear it? Listen close. That's the sound of hope. rising from the ashes. That's the sound of hope. It starts as a whisper in the silence of your doubt, a quiet revolution breaking out, a heartbeat drumming underneath the fear, a melody of courage drawing near. It's the voice that says keep going when you wanna quit, the fire in your belly that refuses to submit to the darkness, to the voices saying you can't win. That's the sound of hope, let it in. Can you feel it in your chest and your bones? The rhythm saying you're not alone. It's getting louder, can't ignore. The sound of hope is deafening, drowning out the lies that we've been telling. The sound of hope is rising up like a battle cry, like thunder from above. It's the song of every soul that refused to break, every dreamer who stayed awake. The sound of hope, hope, hope. Can you hear it? That's the sound of hope. It sounds like footsteps marching toward a better day, like chains breaking walls, falling away, like children laughing after years of tears, like freedom bells after 1,000 years. It's the sound of second chances and brand new starts, of broken pieces forming works of art, of wounded warriors getting off the ground. That's hope, and it's the most beautiful sound. Can you feel it shaking up the ground? That frequency that's breaking down every prison, every door. The sound of hope is deafening, drowning out the lies that we've been telling. The sound of hope is rising up like a battle cry, like thunder from above. It's the song of every soul that refused to break, every dreamer who stayed awake. The sound of hope, hope, hope. Can you hear it? That's the sound of hope. One voice becomes 100, 100 becomes 1,000 strong, 1,000 becomes 1,000,000, singing the same song. We are the sound